Good morning, everyone. My name is Jada. Welcome to Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for you using the Cannabis Oracle. And then we'll go in with Tarot to clarify. While I was meditating, a lot of judgment came up. Like the collective on how to deal with judgment. So I figured, well, that's spirit. Oh, we got 2. We got 3. Is that it? Okay. So we got Gateway Vision. Let me show you the cards. It's on the bottom. Gateway Vision. Lantarki Mace. Peace. And Thriveability. Tolerance. This is all about self-acceptance. Like, you know who you are. You always know who you are, no matter how off you feel in the 3D, your 5D is always connected to you. So you're always going to have a subconscious connection to you being you. And a lot of that discomfort in the 3D means that you're not letting your you out. So there's a block. And that's where the judgment that you feel exists, right at that block. You feel like people are always looking at the 3D you and judging that instead of them seeing your true you. You know your true you. You got to let it out. Like, so what if you wear glasses? So what if your hair isn't pinned straight? So what if you got a couple chichos? So what? Like, that's the 3D. That's not the you that you are. That's just the meat suit you put on to be here. And you can change that meat suit whenever you want, but that's whenever you want. Not when other people are telling you that it has to change, that your actions have to change, that your you has to change. Your higher self decides that. When your 3D thoughts align with your 5D you, you can become anything in a split second. And that's not up to anybody else. Understand that you serve as contrast to other people. And that contrast is going to be dictated by the vibration that you're each in at that moment. So if you guys are vibing on the same high-flying level, like Abraham Hicks says, then they're going to look at you and be like, oh my God, you're freaking fabulous. And you're going to be feeling fabulous about yourself. But if you're vibrating down on a level that's, low and berating, and then you're going to attract somebody who says, girl, you need to lose some weight. What? What? No. Stay in a place where you can thrive, where you know that you feel at your best. And I know that that's not always easy, because sometimes we're vibrating low and we attract things that show us that we're vibrating low. But if we don't pay attention to that and then make an effort to rise our vibration, so we're in a spot where we're feeling ourselves, so that everybody that comes in contact you is also feeling themselves and is telling you how freaking great you are. And that when you raise your elevation of energy, of vibration to joy and love are like the highest. That's when your real you is showing itself. Stay where you thrive. If somebody out there is indulging in a vice, understand that when you raise your vibration, that vice will change to something that's still a vice, but isn't as detrimental as what you're using right now or doing right now. Somebody DJs. This might be a bit of TMI, but somebody does like OnlyFans because it helps their self-esteem. Somebody just had a near-death experience where all this information was revealed to them. Now you know the truth, that nothing is worth taking that step. Now you know the truth, and now you can move forward on this path, accepting yourself. And then everything else doesn't matter. Oh, Spirit, where we going? Family and friendship. Some people need to stick close to. Some people need to stick close to home to remember, to help remember, because your family members and your close friends are high vibrational people. Like, don't seclude yourself from them. And others, you need to seclude yourself from them, because these people are not in the type of vibration that you want to be in. So you need to, say, you're my family, I love you, but it's best for me to love you from way over there, so that you can rise yourself and see the real you when you look in the mirror. But the point is, that has nothing to do with anybody else. That is strictly between you and you. Healing. This judgment that you're feeling is from old wounds that on the outside you've healed, but subconsciously they're still there. So like in particular, I'm getting, and I can relate to this because this also happened to myself. I see somebody who used to be heavyset, who has lost the weight, but they're still in that heavyset mentality. So you judge yourself now by the standards of yesterday when they don't apply. They don't apply. The you that you are today is the you that you're supposed to be today. And if this is somebody who says, well, I was better yesterday than I am today, that's also a judgment. And the only person who has the ability to change you is you. So if you say, yesterday I was better than today, why do you think that? And when did you feel better about yourself? Where you were happy, where you were loving, where you were giving, when you were accepting? If that was the you that you were yesterday versus the you of today, then start being the you from yesterday. Start moving forward with the intention that I am going to be the person that I was yesterday, because I felt much better then. I feel like there's one more in there. Freedom. It's what sets you free. Accepting yourself, healing yourself, knowing that this judgment that you're feeling is just that block. And once you do the healing, you're going to unblock that block. And you're going to feel free. On the bottom of that, it said financial health. Somebody could be judging themselves over a money situation. Spirit says that that's part of the path. You're learning a lesson within that. Don't judge yourself for it. In the 3D, you don't have all the answers. Don't judge yourself for it. You did the best that you could with the information you had while trying to get more information that would make you successful. And if you did not succeed, it is for a specific reason and not something you did wrong. Or if you did do wrong, you were supposed to for a lesson. Whew. Any more advice, Spirit? Meditate. What would my videos be if I didn't tell people to meditate? Abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming for you in many forms. For some of you, this judgment is stopping your abundance, so knock it off. But when you do this work, because this speaks of the work that you need to do, you know, to unblock that. I just did what is blocking your chakras video. Some of you need to check out the heart chakra. I don't know what pile it is. You might have to look through, but yeah, and the third eye, the heart chakra and the third eye, specifically for the people who were drawn to this reading. That abundance of feeling, that abundance of light is gonna pour through, and it's gonna bring even more abundance, not just spiritual abundance, but emotional abundance, love. It's gonna bring finances, material things, peace of mind. Like, it's just gonna, I'm dating myself. You guys remember the Care Bears when, like, they used to do the Care Bear stare and they put their arms up and, like, the light came out of their bellies? That is what I'm seeing. Like, it's just gonna push right out of you. Heal. Heal. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, and actions. And this is not just for others. It is also for yourself. I'm going to put their hands over their heart chakra. And just the most loving feeling you get to, like, when you love a baby, that pure, no expectation, I love you because I love you kind of love. Do that. Do that for yourself. Do that for the people that come to you. Some of you might do Reiki. More of that in your life, and not just for the sake of finances for work, but just be more open with doing that without any expectation back, and that's just gonna bring it all in. So anything else, because I feel another one in it. Yeah, there you go. Focus. You're in need of clear direction. Decide what you want from life. This taps onto that thing of the you yesterday versus the you today. Focus on what you want to be without judging, without putting any more blocks ahead of that path. Like, I focus on being that person I want to be. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter how they come at me, because I know that if somebody's judging me, if I'm feeling judged from the outside, if I am actually being judged from the outside, that's contrast to show me where I'm at. And then I need to focus. How do I want to feel? Who do I want to be? Whew. Create the person you want to be. All right, guys. So that's it for today. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, that'd be awesome. It's going to help me to grow this channel and get more messages out to you guys. Take care.